Good morning, it's Sunday, and it's my nephew's birthday, so we're going all in on chocolate. I asked him what kind of cake he wanted, and I already knew the answer. Chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. We're chasing that deep cocoa flavor that hits first, lingers, and dares you to go back for another slice. It's sweet enough for the kids, grown up enough for the adults, and absolutely party ready. So grab a plate, save a wish, and make room at the table. My apron's on, let's do this. Deep, dark chocolate leads and buttermilk brings a gentle tang that keeps every bite bright. The crumb is tender and plush, the kind that melts as you chew. Between the layers, a whipped ganache tastes like a chocolate truffle turned into a cloud. The buttercream is silky and not too sweet with a hint of salt. Every forkful is deep, creamy, and balanced. This is triple layered chocolate buttermilk cake. First up, the cake batter. We start with a batter that promises balance. Rich cocoa, a lift from buttermilk, and a texture that's part velvet, part fudge. Built for stacking, but made for eating. Whisk together the cake flour, cocoa, salt, baking powder, and baking soda until light and even. In the mixer, cream butter and sugar until pale and fluffy, then stream in oil. Beat in the eggs one at a time, scrape the bowl, and mix the sour cream and vanilla. With the mixer on low, add the dry mix in 3 additions, alternating with buttermilk, beginning and ending with dry so the crumb stays tender. Stir the melted chocolate just until the streaks disappear. Divide the batter evenly, smooth the tops, tap to release bubbles, and bake until a toothpick pulls out a few moist crumbs. While the layers cool, it's middle magic time. Now we make the ganache whip. Smooth and glossy with a deep chocolate flavor and a light mousse feel. The middle that turns stacked cake into celebration. Warm the cream until it is steaming, then pour it over finely chopped dark chocolate and let it sit for 2 minutes. Stir from the center until glossy and smooth. Then add a splash of vanilla and a pinch of salt. Let it thicken at room temperature until cool to the touch and pudding thick. Then, just whip it until it turns light and fluffy, truffle-like, and perfectly spreadable. It's frosting time. The silk jacket to our layers. Light on sugar, but big on chocolate. Grab your double boiler or set a bowl over barely simmering water and add your egg whites and sugar. Whisk constantly until the sugar dissolves. The mixture should feel slick with no grains, and a thermometer should hit 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Move to the mixer with a whisk and beat on high until glossy, stiff peaks form and the bowl is cool to the touch, about 7 to 8 minutes. Switch to the paddle and add butter a few tablespoons at a time. If it looks curdled, keep going. It will smooth out. Pour in the cooled, melted dark chocolate with the vanilla and a pinch of salt. Then beat until the frosting turns satiny and spreadable. Now let's put this whole thing together, but let me be very clear. I am not a cake decorator. I'm actually pretty bad at it, but I am improving since I first started making cakes. However, this isn't about how to decorate a cake. I'm the flavor master. I put flavors together and see if they actually work in a cake together. So let's just ignore the decorating part and focus on the flavor. Listen, I'm not going to tell you how to decorate a cake. Maybe you can tell me how to decorate a cake, but this is what I did. You can get a peek at my process. And I have to admit, it came out fairly decent. So because I made this for an actual birthday party, I didn't get any video footage cutting into the cake, but I do have a couple pictures I can share here. One of them's a little haggard of the inside of the cake, but I did get a good photo of a nice slice of the cake. My nephew said he wished it was a little sweeter, but everybody else had 0 complaints, and I got a lot of, "I love it, it's so good," which is always nice to hear. So until my next bake, I'll see you next Sunday.